Hello everybody, my name is Gabby. So today on my channel I am going to be talking with a very good friend of mine, Andy, from the Andy Social Network, link in the description below. He is a Twitch streamer who recently became a Twitch partner, so to celebrate I've decided to ask him all sorts of questions just so that way you as his fans can get to know him better. Alright, let's jump into it.
Oh, let's get ready to choco! Hi, my name is Andy Shans. I'm a professional streamer on Twitch. I play video games for a living, somehow. I was 7 years old. I learned of this thing called the Nintendo Entertainment System, the gray box. I saw one hooked up at my friend's house. His name was Andrew. I even remember the kid's name. He had Zelda on there, but the first game I rented was Super Mario Brothers. That was my favorite game for the longest time. I didn't own it growing up. This was back in the day when you could rent them. You go down to your local video store. I don't know how much they cost. I was 7, you know. And that's what I played. That was my favorite game. Loved it. The fact that you could control the character on the screen, that was like magic to me. You see, I'd done stand-up comedy. I've been doing that like 9-10 years or something ridiculous now. And this guy named Dan Paul of Sour Kool-Aid Show hired me to be on his show because he's in the comedy community. He knows people. And I found out about him through Amanda Arnold, also does comedy. She's wonderful. So yeah, I drove her down there to the gig, and I got to meet Dan Paul, who had actually worked with one time at a comedy competition. I just didn't know who he was. But he's got his own Twitch channel. And so I saw the whole setup and how it all works. I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I would love to do this. So me and my friend Mike, I ran the idea past him. You think I should do this? He's like, yeah, I'll even help you set it up. He's a computer programmer, so he knew more than me about how to, get things up and running. And there we go. Yeah, so that's how it all began. I got to see it behind the scenes before I even saw it, how most viewers even experience it. I was just like, that's too cool. You can interact with the chat room. Brilliant. Love it. That was my brother. He goes by the handle Apex Raichu. When I told him about what I did, he found the channel and followed. He was the first follower. What do we get? There's the okay. Because NES is any best. It's what I grew up on. I played them a ton. I know them the best. I like them the best. I enjoy playing them more than I do modern games because, it's just the genres have changed. The aesthetic has changed. Everything about modern games is very different than how it used to be. But that's why. That's my background. I simply know how to play them better than the modern ones, and I think they're more fun. Okay, what's my favorite game and why? There's a weird answer because most people haven't heard of this game, but it's Shatterhand for the NES because it's just really well designed. Graphics, sound, gameplay, everything is on point. You're just this guy who's got cybernetic implants in his face, and you punch. His superpowers, he's really good at punching stuff. And if you get these little items, you can create a little robot buddy that hovers next to you. Depending on the items you collect, it'll determine what type of robot you get. It's super neat. Check it out. Try it. You'll love it. What we do on the Andy Social Network is we use original hardware. Really almost all the time, with rare exception. What we got over here is a whole array of consoles. Everything from the 8-bit NES all the way up until, what do we got? We got a Genesis over there with a 32X attachment, a Super Nintendo, a Wii, an original Xbox, an Xbox 360, Nintendo 64. There's probably stuff I can't even see. Scoot recently gifted me a Sega Master System, the 8-bit Sega. I've got a PS2 down there that Scoot also gifted. Let me see, we got a laptop there for playing PC games if I need it. But we run all this equipment through this thing called a FrameMeister, which what it'll do is it'll take analog video inputs, just about every analog input you can think of, and convert that into an HDMI signal. So I can take that HDMI cord, plug it into my capture device, which then will capture the game footage, put it into the computer via USB, and stream right to you. That's how you do it. Gaming world records. Why would I do this? Why would I torture myself? Those GDQ events were the initial inspiration. I even knew about the AGDQ, SGDQ, and that stands for Awesome Games Done Quick, Summer Games Done Quick. They're charity events. They're big. Hundreds of thousands of people watch these, and they showcase speedrunners playing the games as fast as they possibly can. The first video I ever found that was like this was by Dexter and his Batman run. I saw it on YouTube. It said, Dexter beats Batman in 10 minutes and some change. And I was like, no way, no one can do that. I clicked the video, oh yeah, he did that. And so that was cool to see it done because I didn't know that was a thing. And they got a whole room full of audience applauding for their gaming skills. Like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's time for Andy Maniacs, retro gaming from the past. So just sit back and relax, no ruffle and no caps. We're Andy Maniacs. What inspires the music period? Yeah, I mean, as a kid, of course, Weird Al would be the big inspiration there. I'll never forget when I was introduced to him. A friend of mine, yeah, he had one of those cassette players, those portable ones, the newfangled stuff the kids are using these. No, I'm kidding. Play me some of that. Yeah, of course I loved it. What's not to love? That's amazing. And I'd always thought it was cool, but I didn't know I had the ability to do it myself until I started doing comedy, and I started trying just different things. You know, trying one-liners, trying stories, trying impressions, trying song parodies. I tried a little bit of everything to see what would stick, and it turns out, no, I've got a good knack for it, so I make them, and they're fun. All those predate the stream. I was doing that before I was streaming, just because it's great. Oh, I see. I mean, in a way, yeah, because it's fused. It's both. It's both. We infuse the gaming with the comedy at the same time. Because I'll make jokes on stream, I'll interact with the chat on stream, improvise the comedy as much as I can, and whenever I fail at the game, that gives them something to laugh at too. So they win no matter what. Good morning, Twitch TV. How are all these beautiful people doing? What's going on in this chat? What's going on in here? What do we got? We got Al Bundy is my hero in the channel. That's good. Oh, I'm on the wrong. Okay, that's hilarious. The community, astonishingly supportive, and reliable, and like regular, like they tune in all the time. I got so many regular viewers. When I started this, I never thought that I'd get the same people every day tuning in, watching my show. I thought it would just kind of be random, whoever, you know, happens to catch it that day. But yeah, and I've got so many, like, people have subscribed, people have donated, again, astonishingly generous amounts of money to support the stream. Didn't see any of that coming because that's all up to them. I don't promote it. I don't ask for it. It's kind of a personal policy. I never ask for anything on the stream. Yet they just do it of their own volition, and that's amazing. So I appreciate that they watch. I appreciate everything, really. What does the recent Twitch partnership mean to me? Everything! That is, no, that's the big goal. That's the big goal everybody's shooting for, is to get the big check mark by your name, to get, they call it getting verified. And it makes what you do, it gives it that more official feel. It feels like you've made it. You've transcended, you've achieved what you've been shooting for, and we have. But the other thing, my favorite part of the partnership, is getting the cool emoticons, because you get to make your own, and they globally work in any channel. When someone subs to you, they can use all your emotes in not just your channel but other people's channels. And my shtick is most of them are celebrity heads. You've got your Arnold Schwarzenegger. You got different. Yeah, there's different ones that I've made that are too much fun, and now people can spread the Andy social love all over the place. Yeah, we're gonna keep trying stuff, because it's a project that's never done. We always try to figure out ways to make it better. I mean, sure, we're never gonna stop just playing retro games and having a good time and doing that format. Treat life well. You know, you only get one, as far as we know, so make the most of it. Fill it with joy. Fill it with positive vibes. Fill it with jokes. Don't take it too seriously. And, you know, put laughter and smiles at the top of your list. There you go.